Hi there, gearheads, Jay Leno here, and today we're diving into the electrifying world of electric vehicles, or EVs for short. Now, I know what you're thinking. Jay, these electric cars are all the rage, but how long does it really take to charge one of these things? Well, buckle up, because the answer might surprise you. It's not as simple as filling up your gas tank, but it's getting easier and faster all the time. The truth is, charging time for an EV depends on a few key factors. Think of it like this. Just like engines vary in size and power, so do EV batteries and chargers. The bigger the battery, the longer it takes to charge. And just like some gas pumps are faster than others, some EV chargers can juice up your ride in a flash, while others take a bit longer. So whether you're an EV enthusiast or just curious about the future of driving, stick with me. We're about to demystify the world of EV charging and get you ready to roll into the electric era. Alright, let's talk about the different ways you can charge an EV. The most common type of charger you'll find is called a level 2 charger, and it's like the workhorse of the EV charging world. These chargers use alternating current, or AC, and are typically found at home, in parking garages and at workplaces. They're a step up from the standard level 1 chargers that plug into a regular wall outlet, which are about as slow as watching paint dry. Now, if you're in a hurry and need a quick boost, then DC fast chargers are your best bet. These bad boys use direct current, or DC, and can pump a serious amount of juice into your EV's battery in a short amount of time. You'll find these fast chargers along major highways and at dedicated charging stations. It's all about choosing the right tool for the job, just like in my garage. Now that we've got the charger types down, let's see how they stack up in the real world. We'll take a look at 3 popular EV models: the Tesla Model 3, the Nissan Leaf, and the BMW i3. Each of these cars has its own unique battery capacity and charging capabilities. The Tesla Model 3, with its sleek design and impressive range, is a favorite among EV enthusiasts. Using a level 2 charger, you can expect to fully charge a Model 3 in about 8 to 10 hours. But if you're in a pinch, Tesla's supercharger network can provide a significant boost in just 30 minutes. Next up, we have the Nissan Leaf, a pioneer in the EV world. A full charge on a level 2 charger takes around 6 to 8 hours, while a DC fast charger can get you back on the road in about 40 minutes. Finally, we have the BMW i3, a compact and stylish EV perfect for city driving. DC fast charging can top it up in around 30 minutes. Hold on to your hats, folks, because the future of EV charging is about to get a whole lot faster. We're talking about ultra-fast charging, a game changer that's going to make range anxiety a thing of the past. Imagine this. You pull up to a charging station, plug in your EV, and in the time it takes to grab a burger and fries, your car is fully charged and ready to go. These next-generation chargers use incredibly high voltage and current to deliver massive amounts of power to your EV's battery in record time. Some ultra-fast chargers can add hundreds of miles of range in just minutes, making long road trips a breeze. And don't even get me started on wireless charging. This futuristic technology uses electromagnetic fields to transfer energy from a charging pad to your EV without any cables. With faster and more convenient charging options, range anxiety will become a distant memory, and EVs will become an even more practical and appealing choice for drivers everywhere. Section 5. City Slicker or Road Tripper. Tailoring your charge. Now let's talk about how your driving habits can affect your EV charging needs. If you're a city slicker who mainly uses your car for short commutes and errands, you can probably get away with charging your EV at home overnight using a level 2 charger. It's like plugging in your smartphone before you go to bed. You wake up to a fully charged battery and are ready to take on the day. But if you're a road tripper who loves to hit the open road, you'll need to plan your charging stops in advance. This is where DC fast chargers come in handy. By strategically planning your route and taking advantage of fast charging stations along the way, you can keep your EV juiced up and enjoy those long-distance adventures without any range anxiety. The good news is that EV charging infrastructure is rapidly expanding across the country, making it easier than ever to find charging stations on the go. Section 6. Home sweet home versus on-the-go power, where to juice up. Alright, let's talk about the pros and cons of charging your EV at home versus using public charging stations. Charging at home is like having your own personal gas station right in your garage. It's convenient. You can charge your EV overnight while you sleep, and it's generally more affordable than public charging. Plus, you can catch up on your favorite TV shows or tinker in your garage while your car is charging. However, not everyone has access to home charging. If you live in an apartment building or don't have a dedicated parking spot, installing a home charger might not be feasible. That's where public charging stations come in handy. Public charging stations offer flexibility and accessibility. You can find them at shopping malls, grocery stores, parking garages, and along highways, making it easy to top up your EV's battery while you're out and about. The downside of public charging is that it can be more expensive than charging at home, and you might have to wait in line if the station is busy. Section 7, the EV charging equation, cost versus convenience. Now let's talk about the cost of EV charging. One of the biggest advantages of driving an EV is the potential for significant savings on fuel costs. Electricity is generally cheaper than gasoline, so you'll likely spend less money on fueling up your EV compared to a traditional gas-powered car. However, the cost of EV charging can vary depending on where you live and how you charge your car. Charging at home is typically the most affordable option, especially if you can take advantage of off-peak electricity rates. Public charging stations, on the other hand, can be more expensive than charging at home. The cost of public charging varies depending on the charging network, the location, and the charging speed. Some charging networks charge a flat fee per session, while others charge by the kilowatt hour. Ultimately, the best way to save money on EV charging is to plan ahead, charge strategically, and take advantage of discounts and incentives whenever possible. Section 8. Range anxiety, fact or fiction. One of the biggest concerns that people have about EVs is range anxiety, the fear of running out of battery power before reaching their destination. While it's true that EVs have a limited range compared to gas-powered cars, range anxiety is becoming less of an issue as EV technology improves and charging infrastructure expands. Modern EVs boast impressive ranges, with some models capable of traveling over 300 miles on a single charge. Plus, with the growing network of DC fast chargers, you can quickly top up your EV's battery and be back on the road in no time. With a little planning and preparation, range anxiety can become a thing of the past. Section 9. The EV charging evolution, a glimpse into tomorrow. The world of EV charging is constantly evolving, with new technologies and innovations emerging all the time. From ultra-fast charging to wireless charging, the future of EV charging is looking brighter and more convenient than ever. One exciting development is the concept of vehicle-to-grid, V2G technology. V2G allows EVs to not only draw power from the grid, but also send power back to the grid when needed. This means that your EV could potentially act as a mobile energy storage unit, helping to stabilize the grid and even power your home during outages. Another promising area of innovation is battery technology. Researchers are constantly working to develop new battery chemistries that offer higher energy density, faster charging times, and longer lifespans. Section 10. Embracing the electric era. Are you ready to plug in? The transition to electric vehicles is underway, and it's an exciting time to be a part of the automotive revolution. EVs offer numerous benefits, including lower running costs, reduced emissions, and a quieter, more refined driving experience. While the thought of switching to an EV might seem daunting at first, it's becoming easier and more convenient than ever. With the growing availability of charging infrastructure, advancements in battery technology, and the increasing affordability of EVs, there's never been a better time to make the switch. You might be surprised at how easy and enjoyable it is to drive an EV. Section 11. Conclusion. The future is electric and it's charged up. So, there you have it, the truth about EV charging revealed. It's not as complicated as it might seem, and with a little understanding of the different charging types, charging times, and available infrastructure, you can confidently navigate the world of electric vehicles. From the sleek Tesla Model 3 to the trusty Nissan Leaf, there's an EV out there for everyone. And with the continuous advancements in charging technology, range anxiety will become a distant memory. The future of transportation is electric and it's charged up and ready to go. So, Buckle up, embrace the electric revolution, and enjoy the ride.